Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Greetings everybody, let's update our view on the Bitcoin market, and today probably it will be not as technical analysis as sentiment, just because most interesting right now it's not the patterns that market is forming, because actually if you take a look at the fall time frame chart, hardly you will find any more or less interesting pattern, but it is more interesting the reaction that market has shown on recent CPI report. And here you could see the big difference compared to what we see on the euro currency, on the forex market in general, on the gold market. Here is absolutely no enthusiasm on the Bitcoin, no inspiration, and this market shows really weak reaction. At the same time, I need to recall that, remind you and recall that we have the bearish grabber on the weekly chart. It is still a question whether it's work or not, but in recent 2 weeks, and this week is not an exception by far, market keeps it valid. So this grabber that has been formed 2 weeks ago or almost 3 weeks ago is still valid. And based on recent reaction that we see, it seems that chances that it could trigger downward action, so not as small as it was seen previously. So because on the take a look on the daily chart, where you could see the reaction on the COP. This one, not on the COP, of course, on the CPI, I mean. This one, so where is the rally that we have on the gold market? We have on the euro currency. Absolutely no inspiration. Sharp reversal forming almost bearish reversal candle, which is not really actually looks bullish. It means that the previous inability of the market to break the top, so power currently is housed, and market need to get some more energy to keep going higher. But where to get it? The driving factor in the way of the ETF and the BlackRock Fidelity is fading. Need some new driving factor that could push Bitcoin higher, but we currently do not have it. In the meantime, its overall performance looks bearish, and here we currently at least do not see any reasons to cancel the ability of the market to drop to the nearest support around 29 in the way of some kind maybe BCD pattern here. So it easily might be the downside performance, some deeper retracement, because everything has started from the bearish reversal candle, wash and rinse of the previous top, grabbing stops here, collapse, no positive reaction on the CPI. Why we can't suggest that it might be something like this one. I don't see any really problem that it really could be somewhere down to in the way of the ABCD to the nearest support, as we said last week, to the 2850, 29 area. Easily could be done. On the fall time frame chart, it's also the same. So our butterfly here hasn't worked. So market has formed a couple of grabbers here. I will show you. It's 2 bullish grabbers, and then it started upward action. So downside action back to the lower border of the consolidation where we talked about possible long entry has not happened. But at the same time, is it really only me? It seems that here it's getting some a bit choppy, but still the shape of the hand and shoulders, or you also could see it. So with this performance, and ABC pattern to the downside also could happen. Let's take a look at the confluence. It probably might be nearest destination point 2850, 2888. So this probably will be agreement with this ABC pattern. So that's what we have on the Bitcoin. Currently, mostly you could follow the same strategy as we already talked about, since market stands in a consolidation. Bears could consider possible taking position closer to the top, because it just minimizes your potential loss. Your loss will be very small if you take position right there. Bulls trying to take the long position on the bottom and simultaneously see what will happen. But in general, taking it all together, this consolidation weekly chart with this minor grabber performance on the daily chart that we have just discussed. Well, personally for me it seems that chances on the downside the BCD currently looks, well, significant. So especially based on recent reaction on the inflation data.